Welcome to Brilliant Light Ministries. Today I would like to speak about empaths. In the Bible, it makes a reference to salt. You are the salt of the earth. What that means to me is salt is what gives value to the white powder. Otherwise, that's just what it would be. The saltiness is what makes it preserve meat or fights infections. It gives it value. And I believe that empaths is what gives society value. Gives every profession value. Empaths are whom gives every relationship value. Let me give an example. Let's say a teacher. A teacher who's empathetic to her students' achievements. She will put that extra sensitivity, that extra passion, that extra concentration to make sure her teachers get the lesson. And that devotion and that empathetic disposition is what then gives value to the profession of teaching. If teaching was only filled with those that are looking for summer vacations and to get through the workday, then it would just be another job. It would have no honor and dignity or contribution to society, and our children many of our children would fall on the wayside, who could have so benefited from a real empathetic teacher. The profession of law. If law was only occupied for those that were looking for a big house, it would be disdained. I think maybe in some circles it is. But what gives it honor and dignity are those attorneys throughout history. Their passion was civil rights, defending the downtrodden, defending the beleaguered, defending the powerless. Those empathetic attorneys is what gives the profession of law a value. You name the profession, and you will see how the empathetic people are whom, even like, let's say something like an actor that's really there to convey a message and to really shine a light on someone's story. They're empathetic on that particular character, that particular message. The movie is about. Would give that extra emotional added bit to make the watcher of the movie, those watching the movie, connect to it, and also it'll stick in their minds. Any profession, the empaths are what gives it value, is what gives it a contribution. Being an empath isn't easy because it means that you're always in your feelings, you're always, sensitive. But we should always value the empaths in our society. Without them, it'd be just so useless and boring and just meaningless. And empaths have to live too, so just because they expect a paycheck doesn't mean they're not an empath. They have to survive. It's a false for an empath to feel they have to prove their genuine nature by not accepting money or not seeking professions that pay well. That's just being foolish. But an empath should always be one that's priority is giving the best they can and using that empathetic feeling as a motivator to give the best service they can. So, I hope this was useful to all of you. So the person please give an empath a hug today. They deserve it and need it. And they'll appreciate it. Thank you. Peace.